The city was quiet in that uneasy way it got right before something went wrong. I stood outside the apartment building for a moment longer than I should have, staring at the glowing notification still burning on my phone. Rift break detected, District 4 border zone. No follow-up, no explanation, just the warning. So it's really happening, I muttered. The air itself felt heavier. Not physically, something deeper. Like pressure behind reality, slowly building until it had nowhere left to go. A distant siren wailed. Then another. The city answered. By the time I reached the street, everything had changed. People were running now. Not panicked at first, confused. Looking around, waiting for instructions that weren't coming fast enough. Then the sky flickered. Just once. Like the world blinked wrong. A ripple tore across the air far in the distance, bending buildings out of alignment for a split second before snapping back. That was enough. Screaming started. Evacuate the district. Federation voices echoed through amplified speakers, layered over each other. Armored personnel flooded the streets, pushing civilians toward designated routes. Blue sigils flashed on the ground, temporary containment markers trying to stabilize collapsing space. I moved with them. Not fast, not slow, just watching, feeling. Because I could feel it now. That same pressure I'd only ever read about. A rift wasn't opening. It was failing to stay closed. Then the ground shook. Not like an earthquake. Worse, like reality itself had slipped a gear. A building 2 blocks ahead groaned, then leaned. Just slightly. Then snapped sideways. Concrete didn't fall. It folded. The air distorted, warping like heat over asphalt, except colder. Wrong. People screamed louder. Move, move, move. I saw a group near the intersection get shoved forward by Federation guards. And then everything collapsed. The sound came half a second later. A deep, violent rupture. The street caved in. Not downward, inward. Like something had erased the space beneath it. I was thrown hard, the world spinning as the ground gave way beneath me. Pain flared through my side as I hit concrete that was no longer stable. Then darkness. Dust. Noise. When I came to, the world was smaller. Wrong angles. Broken geometry. Half the street above me had collapsed into a hollow pocket of fractured space. Concrete slabs pinned me in place, crushing my legs and shoulder just enough to keep me from moving, but not enough to knock me out. My breath came sharp. Great. I tried to shift. Pain shot through my body. No movement. Not even enough room to fully turn my head. Then I heard it. A cough. Nearby. Help! I forced my head slightly to the side. 3 people. Wreckage pressed around them in the same collapsed pocket of space. A woman. A man. And a child. All trapped. All alive. Barely. The woman was bleeding from her arm, shaking. The man wasn't moving right. And the child. The child was staring at something I couldn't see. But I could feel it. The echo forming wasn't loud yet. It was quiet. That was worse. Then I saw him, or what remained of him, pinned under a slab near the far edge of the debris. Already gone. No movement. No breath. Just stillness. And the echo began to form the moment I noticed it. A faint ripple of mana. Thin. Fragile. But twisting. It wasn't angry. It wasn't violent. It was confused. The regret hadn't fully formed yet. It was still deciding what it was. That made it dangerous. Because rift energy was leaking into the space. And everything was accelerating. The echo was stabilizing too fast. Becoming corrupted before it could even settle. I can't, I muttered. My body wouldn't respond properly. Something in my shoulder was dislocated. My ribs screamed every time I breathed. My hands shook as I tried to lift them. Black veins flickered weakly under my skin. Too unstable. Too much interference. And the rift pressure, it was getting worse. The space around us was tightening, collapsing inward again. If I waited, everything here would be erased. Echo included. People included. The woman looked at me. "Please," she whispered. I clenched my jaw. Water wouldn't work here. There was nothing to flow into. Fire would break it. Too unstable. Too violent. Too risky. Then I felt it. Not a thought. Not a memory. A weight. Underneath everything. The debris. The air. The collapsing space. Something was still holding. Not resisting. Not flowing. Just enduring. "Earth," I whispered. The word didn't feel like language. It felt like recognition. My hand twitched against the concrete. I didn't try to force it free. Instead, I pressed my palm into the rubble beneath me. Not to move it, to feel it. The structure, the pressure, the load distribution of broken space. The echo flickered again. Faster now. Too fast. Almost unstable enough to shatter. "I can't cleanse you yet," I said quietly. My voice barely carried. "But I can keep you here." I closed my eyes and stopped fighting the pressure. Stopped resisting the weight. Instead, I matched it. The archive opened violently behind my eyes. But it wasn't floating anymore. It felt heavy, anchored. The golden orb trembled as it passed over the space. Then slowed. The air itself in the archive felt denser. Like everything had gained mass. And there, something new formed. Not floating. Not orbiting. Resting. A deep brown crystal. Jagged at first. Then stabilizing. Locking into shape like stone under pressure. Containment. Anchoring. Stability under collapse. My eyes snapped open. And I pushed. Not outward. Not forward. Down. Into the structure. The rubble around us groaned. Not breaking. Settling. Holding. The collapsing space hesitated. Just for a second. But that second was enough. The echo stabilized. Not purified. Not erased. But held in place long enough to exist without breaking. Long enough for me to reach it properly. My breath shook. "Now stay there," I whispered. The pressure in my body spiked. Pain exploded through my ribs. But I didn't release it. I held it. Just like everything else. And for the first time, Earth wasn't something I used. It was something I became. The rubble pressed down on us like a living weight. Dust hung in the air, thick and choking, every breath tasting like crushed stone and metal. Somewhere beside me, a child was crying, small, broken sounds that kept cutting through the darkness. The mother tried to calm her, but her voice was shaking just as badly. I wasn't listening properly anymore. I couldn't. My entire focus was locked on the echo. It wasn't fully formed yet, but it was resisting me now. Not violently, not like before, but intelligently. Like it understood I was holding it back. Stabilize. Contain. Pressure. That was all my mind could repeat. 3 hours. I had been holding it for 3 hours. The echo was trying to spread again, bleeding corrupted mana into the rubble around us. But I kept forcing it inward, compressing it, locking it, refusing to let it expand. Every second felt heavier than the last. My arms trembled. My chest burned. Something inside me kept slipping. Just hold. Just a little longer. Above us, faint voices finally broke through the stone. Down here, we got survivors. Relief and panic mixed together in the mother's voice as she called out. The sound of heavy debris being moved followed, precise, controlled. Federation rescue. A section of rubble shifted. Light pierced through the gap above us. "Found them," someone shouted. White Mage requested, "Prepare for cleanse and extraction." A body dropped into the opening. A man. He landed lightly, trained, controlled, Federation uniform, dustless despite the chaos above. I recognized him instantly. Josh Williams. But something was wrong. He wasn't talking, wasn't panicking, wasn't arguing with anything unseen like he usually did. His face was empty, focused, like a switch had been flipped inside him. He didn't even look at me properly. His eyes locked onto the echo I was holding in place. Then he raised his hand. No chant, no technique, no visible strain. Just a slow pull. The echo collapsed inward instantly. Not cleansed, not purified, just removed, like it was being folded into something else. The pressure vanished. All at once. My control snapped. My body gave out before I even understood what had changed. Wah! I tried to speak, but my voice broke. My vision blurred. That wasn't a white mage cleanse. That wasn't anything I had been taught. Josh turned away immediately. No explanation. No acknowledgement. Just climbed back out of the rubble like it was routine. And then he was gone. That's not normal, I thought, before everything went black. I woke up in a hospital bed. Pain came back first. Then sound. Then light. My arm was wrapped tightly in bandages. My leg throbbed with a deep, constant ache. Ribs fractured. My body felt like it had been rebuilt poorly and hurriedly. But I was alive. A priest stood nearby, finishing a healing prayer. Soft light fading from his hands as my wound stabilized. The physical damage was already closing. But that wasn't what stayed with me. It was Josh. That moment. That absence of effort. That silence. I stared at the ceiling. "What are you?" I whispered. I sank down onto a nearby bench, my body finally giving in now that the pressure was gone. Every movement sent a dull ache through my ribs, but compared to what I'd just been through, it was manageable. I reached into my pocket and pulled out my phone. The screen was completely shattered, black, unresponsive. "Great," I muttered. "Now I need a new one." "Brian." The voice cut through the noise instantly. Sharp, urgent, familiar. I looked up just in time to see Cynthia rushing toward me, heels striking the pavement in rapid bursts. She didn't slow down when she reached me, just grabbed my shoulders and started scanning me head to toe, her words coming out faster than I could process. "Are you hurt? Were you injured? Why didn't you answer your phone? I heard about the rift break." "I'm okay," I said, gently pushing her back with my good arm. "Cynthia, I'm fine." She froze for a second, then exhaled sharply and sat down beside me, collecting herself. "I heard about the rift in your sector," she said, her voice still tight. "I came as soon as I could, but Federation blocked the area." I glanced back toward the ruined district. "Is it closed?" "Not yet," she replied. "A few emergency teams went in for containment, but no reports so far." I nodded slowly, then shifted slightly, wincing. "Do you need to go to the hospital?" she asked immediately. "I can take you." "No," I said. "There was a priest on site. Most of it's already healed. I'll be fine in a few days." I lifted my phone and turned in my hand. "I don't need a new phone, though." She took it from me, glanced at the shattered screen, and sighed. "No wonder you didn't answer." Before I could say anything else, she stood and grabbed my arm. "Come on, we're fixing that now." "Hey," I started, but she was already pulling me to my feet. I stumbled slightly, caught off guard. "Right? Earth Mage." Cynthia didn't just look composed, she was physically strong. Reinforcement type, the kind that turned the body into a weapon if needed. Beauty, brains, and brute force. She dragged me toward the car without slowing down. "Sheesh, give me a second," I muttered. She ignored me. As she opened the door and practically shoved me inside, I glanced at her. "Won't Father have a problem with this?" She paused for half a second, then shut the door harder than necessary before walking around to the driver's side. "He already knows I came to find you," she said as she got in. "And if he has a problem with it, he can deal with me." I blinked. That wasn't the answer I expected. She started the car. "After what you did," she continued, eyes forward, "the shareholders' family made sure Father couldn't ignore it. He still thinks you're weak, but I told him he doesn't get to decide what I do anymore." Silence filled the car for a moment. I didn't know what to say. I always knew she cared, but I thought the family our name, the business that all came first. Apparently, I was wrong. Something shifted in my chest. Subtle. Quiet. The cold, closed-off part of me, the part that had frozen over the day I was thrown out, it cracked just a little. Warmth slipped through. Dangerous. I leaned my head back against the seat, staring out the window. "I'm glad you're okay," she said, more quietly this time. "Yeah," I replied. But even as I said it, my thoughts drifted back. To the rubble. To the echo. To Josh. My fingers tightened slightly. Something wasn't right. And for the first time, I couldn't tell if I was getting stronger, or if I was just getting closer to something worse. As the car pulled away, for a split second, I thought I saw something standing in the wreckage. Not a person. Too still. Too distorted. And the feeling it gave me wasn't curiosity. It was recognition.